So we have another very special guest with us today, and it is Reggae Boyz goalkeeper Amal Knight. Amal, hope you're doing well, boss. How are things?
I'm doing pretty well. Things are quite fine. Enjoying the new environment, learning a lot. So things are going good.
Yeah, tell me, what is life like so far in the state of Kentucky? It's not really a place where a lot of Jamaicans, end up going. When you think of Kentucky, a lot of people think about like horse racing, but football, it's something that's growing.
Yeah, definitely. Kentucky is actually a horse racing state. Where a lot of the great horses that you can think of are trained here. So football is becoming a sport here. The University of Kentucky is here, which is a big basketball school. So they get thousands of fans on a weekly basis when they have basketball games. You'd think it's an NBA game just to the amount of fans they get. So basketball is huge here because of the university, and then now with Lexington Sporting Club becoming a soccer club here in the Kentucky Lexington area, it's a huge deal. So yeah, things are going good.
On social media, we got to see quite a bit of like stories and reels of like how preseason went. But for you personally, how would you say it was for you in preparing for the season?
The season was really good, to be honest. Preseason has been good. I'm learning each day. I'm growing as an individual. The club is really good. The owners are fantastic. The owners are really fantastic, and that's what is making the players comfortable each day. The way how the owners treat us and all of that. The coaching staff is doing an excellent job. It's a new squad. Every player here is new. We're coming together. We're knowing each other. We're gelling. So at the end of the day, the environment is good. I'm in a positive environment and I'm adjusting really well.
And what is the experience like being in the same, space as Don Smart and Nico Brown, fellow Jamaicans such as yourself? What has it been like learning from them? I mean, interacting with them as well.
It's good. Actually, Dan is an OG in the league. Yeah, like Dan is a general in the league. So to be honest, really me and Dan par most days at training. Me and Dan hang out most days in training. And Nico also. But it's mostly me and Dan. But them being around is making it really easy for me because another Jamaican is there, and even if another Jamaican wasn't there, I would have to adapt either way because I have the mindset that anywhere I go, whether there's a Jamaican or not, I'll have to adapt. Like there's in most states in the US, you will find like a Jamaican restaurant in the state. There's no Jamaican restaurant here in Kentucky. So that's just one of the big things that, oh, I have to put my mind to it that, all right, I'm sometimes I don't feel like cooking. I probably want to go have some Jamaican food, some authentic Jamaican food, but you know, I have to cook. So all of those things factor in, but with Dana and Nika around, I'm doing pretty well.
In 2020, when you're in California, it was very hot, that environment. Would you say it's like the complete 180-degree turn where you are now? I saw a post that you made in not feeling your fingers and the weather. How has that been like?
It's crazy. So like Kentucky, they said I've heard since I've got here, I've heard that Kentucky weather is really bipolar. Where I've seen it for myself, where I've gotten here, and the first time I landed in January, it was actually snowing a bit, but then I kept adapting, and now like 1 minute it's sunny, and then the next minute it's raining, and then it's snowing, and all of that is happening in less than 24 hours. Like yesterday morning, it was 50 degrees, but the sun was out, so it wasn't so bad. And then this morning, I woke up, I looked at the weather, and then you're seeing, oh, snow. And you're saying, what? But it didn't snow, but the temperature dropped to like 42 degrees. The temperature dropped to 42 degrees, then it's raining. So, I couldn't feel anything this morning. Like I was training and I'm there holding the ball and I can't feel nothing. Like my goalkeeper coach is hitting them and I can't feel nothing. But that's the mentality that I have. That's the mindset I have, that I have to just adjust. I'm cold, like I'm diving on the wet surface, rain falling, the temperature drop, no sun at all. So all of those stuff. The biggest thing that has happened for me, to be honest, is adjusting to the weather. And I think I've done really well, because I remember the first month when I was here, when it was in the 40s, I was complaining, like not complaining like bitching to the coaches, but like complaining like, yo, I can't deal with that weather, yeah. But right now, like when the coaches see me or the athletic trainer sees me, they're like, Amal, you're adjusting. You look at you. You have on no time, no neck warmer, just your gloves and your cleats. Like I love that. So, I've really adapted. It's just that today, like everyone was crying for the cold, because when it's in 40s and no sun, it's a bit crazy. So, I'm doing well. I'm adjusting pretty well, and as I said, I have clothes to adjust. So I'll put on extra clothes if I need to. If I get hot, I'll take off. But the weather is the biggest factor here, to be honest.
Yeah, quite a learning curve for you for sure. What has the experience been like learning and getting to know Sam, the head coach, and also Connor in the goalkeeping department as well?
Sam is a brilliant coach. Sam played at a high level. So Sam knows the game, and also he puts himself in players' situation. Like he was once a player, so he's understanding, he's understandable. Like he's only gotten like he's only gotten mad like probably like 5 times the whole preseason. So he's really chill. He's really chill, and most of the guys know what he wants. Most of the guys here are professionals, so they do what is expected of them each day at training. Connor is excellent goalkeeper coach. I'm actually older than Connor, so I'm 29 and Connor is 27. But Connor is a brilliant goalkeeper coach. Like I told my agent probably 3 days ago that he was asking me how's life, how am I enjoying things, and I talk to my agent every day, like almost every single day, and I'm telling him that I feel comfortable. I'm learning again. Things that I feel I'm weak on, I'm working on that, and I'm feeling very confident with them. So with Connor in my corner, he's working on things that needs to be worked on, and at the same time, I'm being pushed by 2 other young goalkeepers, which I'm not taking it for granted. Like, yeah, everyone wants to play, even though I'm a Jamaican international and I've played on the highest level that you can play on. Like, I'm not taking anything for granted. I just go there every day, train, execute in the preseason games. When we get there, when we play, I do what is expected of me, and I just continue to learn each day. Each day, I just continue to learn, take all the little things that I've learned from other goalkeeper coaches. So if I've learned something from the goalkeeper coach in my time at San Diego or Tucson, I take bits and pieces of that and tweak it and all of those stuff, like just to be comfortable in whatever situations. So all of those stuff are big factors, and I'm feeling really confident. I'm feeling good. I'm in a good headspace. Mentally I'm in a better headspace than I was in Jamaica, based on just the environment and the professionalism of the organization and the players. And then physically, I'm doing good. I'm going to the gym, nutrition program, and all of those stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, it seems I'm like a very, very professional environment. Not that I expected anything less, but from they made the post about you on Instagram during the World Cup. Everything leading up has just been spot on, capturing training sessions. Like you mentioned about the routine that you have. It just seems like an environment where you're put together to grow and thrive, and your voice is heard. You're given the opportunity really to go and make an impact.
Yeah, definitely. I'm as I said, like since day one, since the conversation that I had with these guys in November of last year, when I knew that they wanted to sign me and they were interested, like everything has been smooth, easy going. The transition coming here, these guys are wonderful. Like they help you to get your apartment sorted out, all of those stuff, you know. Like these guys are top tier. The owners are fantastic. When I say fantastic, the owners are really, really good. It's a nice club where any young player would want to come and thrive and get out. I'm here right now and I'm saying like this is a club that if any other Jamaican like is leaving the JPL to come to the States, this would be a good club for them to come and settle in because the coaches are friendly. Nacho, that has played at the highest level for Rangers, he's fantastic. Me and Nacho are like good friends, like on and off the pitch. You know, all of the coaching staff, Warren, like all of them are really good persons. So they help all the players to feel comfortable in whatever aspect of whatever they need help with. To be honest, they make sure the players are really comfortable.
And have you been able, Amal, to like reflect on the journey? You know, we spoke about it time after time, you know, making a debut for Jamaica 2018, being part of the Gold Cup squad the next year, you know, going overseas the year after. And then, you know, you're playing at Tucson and then Nations League, you're playing games in the Nations League. And here you are now back overseas. You know, the journey that you've had the last 4 or 5 years, you know, overcoming the obstacles to be where you are right now.
Yeah, Simon, like I've told people like that a lot of persons, you know, for whatever reason, probably don't rate Amal Knight, and that's fine by me because, as I said, like you just spoke about it, my track record has been really good. And when I did not get signed back at Tucson, when they didn't pick up the option due to various stuff, which the main one was like international spot. And I came back to Jamaica and I said, you know what? I told my agent, give me 1 year and I'm going to get back out of Jamaica. Simon, no one, well, let me not say no one, but like players talk and say this and that. I talk and walk the walk. You get me? I don't have anything else to achieve in Jamaica. And even though I won the JPL last year, that was the only thing that was left for me to achieve. Like I've done it from the schoolboy level. And I don't really like to talk about my achievements because I don't want to seem like I'm being, you know, cocky or showing off or anything like that. But like I've done it all in Jamaica from the schoolboy level to the Premier League level. So right now, hopefully, I want to make a statement in the States whereby I'm getting accolades, individual and team accolades here. So my journey, I'm happy with my journey. I'm grateful to God, and you know, my hard work is what brings me here because I'm not afraid to talk that who knows, you have probably better goalkeepers in Jamaica than me right now, but are they working as hard as me? Are they willing to put out the effort? And that's what has made me and got me where I am today. The hard work, the dedication. I train twice as hard as anyone else just to be on that level or even better than persons, you know? So I'm a humble individual and I thank God that He's given me the talent to just do all these wonderful things that I've done in my career so far. And this season, I just pray that I'm healthy and it keeps me healthy to just do wonderful things for this organization because it's a first year organization and I really want to be an impactful player in the organization, not only in the team but in the Lexington community, whereby I can be someone that has the community looks upon as, oh, this guy is a club legend. He came here for how many years when the club started and he did tremendously well for the club, and you know, so things like that, you know. So yeah, I'm happy with my journey.
And as you know, the season is very, very close. So, of course, you'll have fans in Jamaica that will be wondering, Amal, if Amal got the call from Coach Halgrimson, could he even make the trip to Jamaica for the upcoming games, or would have been sticky based on the commitments, within the USL and the season that is fast approaching?
Yeah, so coach did reach out to me. He reached out to me probably last week, which obviously is sudden. It's a bit too close, and he wanted me to be a part of these games, but unfortunately, he had made some calls already to other goalkeepers, and those goalkeepers were available. So I don't think it would be wise for me to come when there's so much goalkeepers, and I'm trying to solidify myself as the number one here also. So all of that comes into factor. But the call came, we spoke, we had a wonderful conversation, and they have me in mind for the setup. The door is not closed on me. I guess I'm off the blacklist. But I did speak to coach, and the convo went really well. So my season starts next week, Saturday. So, it's not a FIFA date, it's not an international date. So even if the federation asks for players to be released, that the clubs don't have to release the players. But I have a good relationship with my coach, and I think coach Halley and then Sam spoke. So, that went really well also. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that hopefully in the near future I'll be called up for a friendly game or something, so that they can see me, because we spoke and he wanted to see me before I left. I left the week before they actually came into Jamaica, so I missed the first camp that they had. So hopefully there will be a time where I get called up and I'm available to go. But we did speak, and the convo went really well.
Yeah. That's good. But how do you feel personally that, he took the time to reach out to you, check in, talk plans about the future, details that you and I and him discussed? How do you feel just to have that conversation and just to be able to mingle with him and, of course, get to know each other a little bit better?
It was really refreshing, to be honest, to see that a new coach has come in and he's looking at potential players, like he's giving everyone a new opportunity to state their claim in the setup going forward, whether it be for the Nations League, Gold Cup, World Cup qualifiers. Like, I love the fact that he's giving everyone a fair opportunity, and I must applaud him for that, because not many coaches will want to like start over. And he has never seen me play. He's never seen me play live. He's seen clips of me, I assume, and all of that. So wanting to see me in person is a good stepping stone. But I feel really good that they reached out to me, and I'm someone that he wants to be a part of his plan going forward. Once I do what I need to do. Once I do what I need to do, then I leave the rest to God and the coaching staff to whether or not they will choose me going forward or whatever.
Yep. Exciting times ahead, though, Amal. Honestly, really appreciate your time. Thank you very much. And we will be in touch for sure. All the best when the season gets going. And yeah, let's see what happens come April for the Guatemala game. But keep up the great work, man.
All right, thank you.